Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Manchester United have beaten Leicester City 3-0 at Old Trafford, and what a win it was for Manchester United. And look, it was a real tale of two halves. I know Manchester United didn't go behind or anything like that, but in the first half, David De Gea was the hero for Manchester United. On the day where he equalled Peter Schmeichel's record on 180 clean sheets or something like that as the record holder for Manchester United, David De Gea saved us about 2, 3, 4, 5 times in that first half. I lost count. There were some incredible saves in there. And David De Gea kept it at 0-0. Marcus Rashford hit another goal, bringing himself to his best ever tally, and then followed it up with another in the second half as well. It was an incredible first half, but we have to thank David De Gea because his saves kept us level. We weren't really performing in those first 20 minutes, but then once Manchester United got that first goal, we were the better team by far. Marcus Rashford getting another to bring him to 24 goals for the season and 8 assists. That's 32 already. We're only in what? February? We got Barcelona and the League Cup final coming up. It's a big week, this. It's a big week, and this result here was important because with that game coming up against Barcelona in Europe, it saw us make decisions like resting Rafael Varane, and then the League Cup final. It's easy to take off your eye off the ball a little bit, especially in a game like this, playing against a Leicester City side that are full of confidence, have won their last 2 games, have scored 8 goals, they beat Spurs 4-1, and they started like a house on fire. They should have been in front, but then Manchester United, we have that luck, we have that brilliance from David De Gea. We ride ourselves through that 20 minutes, and then an unbelievable pass from Bruno to Marcus Rashford puts him through on goal, and he finishes. And then we could have made it 2-0 before half-time when Diogo Dalot had an absolute sitter in the middle of the goal, which he somehow put wide when it looked easier to score. This team has got something about it, a little bit of grit, a little bit of determination, that even when we're not playing well, we can get through it. And then in that second half, the football that Manchester United played was absolutely incredible. Some of the passing, some of the movement, Jadon Sancho come on, and Jadon Sancho started to tear it up. And Erik ten Hag, he deserves so much credit, because when you look at Erik ten Hag and what he's done, not only with Marcus Rashford, who's enjoying his best ever season for Manchester United, and not only the whole team, when you look at the form and the tactics and the way we play football, but what he's done for Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho was we paid a high amount of money for him. He come in with a lot of praise around him, a lot of talk around him. He was incredible for Borussia Dortmund. We know the ability he's got, and it doesn't seem to be working now. Many other managers probably give up on him. Many other managers probably go, you know what? It's a waste of money, a waste of time, a waste of my time, and a waste of the club's time, and get rid. But Erik ten Hag saw something. He saw that this clearly was a player that needed a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance. Same with Marcus Rashford at the start of the season. And these boys are blossoming now. And if we can get these lot going towards it, I can't imagine what kind of team we're going to be next season. But when you look at what we're doing at the moment, absolutely fantastic. And you go from back to front. I felt sorry for Weghorst today. He had all the enthusiasm, all the work rate. He was chucking tackles in. He hasn't really got the quality in the final third that Manchester United need from a striker, but his performance did deserve a goal today. From back to front, though, David De Gea, absolutely incredible. I know Marcus Rashford got 2. I know Jadon Sancho was amazing. But for me, David De Gea's man of the match, because if it's 2-0 to Leicester in that first half, you know, we're in a difficult position, man. And he stopped it from being that. So David De Gea, for me, was man of the match. Luke Shaw, another excellent performance from him. We didn't play Rafael Varane today. We rested him. We played Lisandro Martinez and Victor Lindelof. And apart from a mistake from Victor Lindelof in the first half, which let them in, I thought Victor Lindelof was amazing. Lisandro Martinez was amazing. He even hit the bar with a header as well. If that goes in, I'm on the pitch. You know, I thought the defence played really well. At right back, Diogo Dalot, again, he made that mistake where he should have scored, but he did really well to get into the box, played the 1-2, got into the box. Absolutely incredible stuff from him. Sabitzer in front of them, fantastic today. Got a standing ovation when he was brought off the pitch towards the end of the game. Absolutely fantastic stuff from Sabitzer, settling in really well at Manchester United. And we've missed Casemiro quite clearly. We miss him when he doesn't play, it's obvious. But he has been absolutely fantastic, has Sabitzer. Fred is so Jekyll and Hyde, this guy. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he's amazing, other times he's really poor. And he had one of those games today where you go, oh, Fred, what you doing? But then he does something good. But again, look, he worked his socks off again. He had to dig in that first half. And there's a clear drop-off when we take Casemiro out of the team. Casemiro is a special player. It's clearly a position that we need to invest in the future. But, you know, Fred as a squad player isn't bad. It's when you're relying on him that's a problem, in my opinion. Bruno Fernandes, the work rate again. And he started off on the right today, Weghorst in the hole, Rashford through the middle, and Garnacho on the left. Garnacho having a quiet game by his standards, you know, recently. But that's going to happen. He's a young player. He's going to have peaks and troughs. And the good thing is we're seeing Sancho coming in and put performances. Hopefully Anthony will be back soon. Hopefully Martial will be back soon. We've got loads of options then, especially when you look at the form that Jadon Sancho is showing. So absolutely fantastic stuff from Manchester United today. Marcus Rashford as well. Let's talk about him. 24 goals, 8 assists this season, 32. I think it took him 44 appearances to score 22 goals in his best ever season for United. He's already got 24. We're in February. We had a World Cup, so really we're like in January. Marcus Rashford, man. Get that new contract signed up ASAP and get him tied down, his future here at Old Trafford. Because what a player. What a player. He's got it all. He's added heading ability to his game. You know, the finish today through the keeper's legs, absolutely fantastic. The timing of the run was perfect, so perfect. The linesman thought it was so close. It was offside. I knew from in the stands that Marcus Rashford was onside. Incredible, incredible stuff. And another 2 assists from Bruno Fernandes today. I thought it was a really good performance from him. Fred also got an assist for himself as well. The Jadon Sancho goal was my moment of the match because the part Jadon Sancho played in it is very, very good. But I thought the passing and the moving, it was so good. And we had a few of those moments in the second half today where on another day, it's a little bit different. We're romping home 4-5-0. But after that first half, on another day, you're probably going in 2-0 down. So that's football, I suppose. But absolutely buzzing with that result. We've got a big week. It's going to culminate and end in that final at Wembley. We've got Barcelona coming up on Thursday. We need to get these boys rested up, wrapped up, ready for that game. Because if we can beat Barcelona and we can go to Wembley and lift a trophy, who knows where this season could take us, you know what I mean? Because the kind of momentum that will build will be absolutely massive. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you're keeping it locked. I have been Adam McKola. I am going to get out of here now because my face is still... I'm recovering, but I've still got the stitches. I'm still a bit beat up in my face. And I was singing a lot today, which I don't think's helped the recovery. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Keep it locked. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I've been Adam McKola. Manchester United have won again. And we are going to Wembley. Can't wait. But first up, Barcelona. Let's go.